Good afternoon, everybody. This is Brad Neuenswander, and I want to welcome you to the October 2nd Lunchtime Hot Topics. I don't know how often we share this, but one of the visions that we have here at Division of Learning Services is we just want to continue to partner with schools and districts to develop, support, and lead the world in the success of each student. For so long, even when I was out in the field before coming to the State Department, and even when I came here, it seemed like for so long we were under No Child Left Behind in this compliance mode, and we're trying everything we can to be more supportive of school districts and partnering with you. So that is our mission. At any time that you feel that we're getting sideways with that, and I know that we are accountable to the state board, the legislature, our local boards, but feel free to reach out to me. You have my email address here and my phone number. If you got concerns, questions, we're always willing and ready to try to keep this vision forefront in everything that we do. Today we've got a short agenda, but it's not short in time. We've got some key topics that we want to visit with you about. Tammy Mitchell and Sarah Perryman will be giving you an update on our work relative to redesign. Amanda Peterson's going to give you an update on early childhood. We've just come off of a statewide tour where we've been asking Kansans all across the state what we want in our early childhood program, similar to what the commissioner and I and the state board did 4 years ago around the vision for Kansas. So Amanda's going to give you an update on that. And then Jeanette Nobo is going to give you an update on KSDE, where we're at today, some of the work going on throughout the year, and some professional development opportunities. A reminder, as well as what we're looking at trying to do to change education across the state, it also causes us here at the Division of Learning Services to redesign what we do. We now have 4 teams instead of 3. We have our Career Standards and Assessment Services under the direction of Scott Smith. Early childhood education under the direction of Amanda Peterson. That used to be under special ed and title services, but the priority that the state board in Kansas said we need to focus on early childhood. A year ago, we pulled that into its own division with its own leadership under Amanda Peterson. Special education and title services. Most of you are aware, but may not be, that we have a new director that started in July. We're happy to have Bert Moore with us, longtime superintendent and special ed director in Kansas. And then we have teacher licensure and accreditation that is currently under Michelle Miller. If you have any questions at any time, you can go to our website, and on the right-hand side, click on directories, and then look for staff directory. That way you can drill down to the individual that can answer your questions most appropriately without having to be passed on from, calling the main line and trying to figure out who it is that you need to visit with. Want to remind everybody, the first Wednesday of each month, we put out these Lunchtime Hot Topics. At the same time, after we do that, we then have them posted. And new this year is we have them broken down by topic, so you don't have to watch the whole thing, or after you watch it, if you want to watch just some segment, on my website, they're posted along with where they were as far as topics, and not just having to watch the whole thing. So that's a change this year. I want to remind everybody of the KSDE annual conference. The theme this year is Kansans Can Ignite. It is October 28th through 30th in Wichita. You can go to our website to register for this. It's always a great event where we bring everybody together. We kick it off with the Commissioner, Randy Watson, kind of setting the stage, and it's an exciting time. The first day of the conference is our pre-conference, and that's all around school redesign. People that want to come to the pre-conference or those that want to learn more about what our Mercury and our Gemini school districts are doing, kind of get more of the why Kansans in school districts are looking towards a redesign of their systems aligned to what Kansan said we wanted in the board vision. We'll talk a lot about the redesign principles, our student success skills, personalized learning, community partnerships, and real-world experiences. But there will be a good balance of presentations from our school districts and from leaders across the state. But that is Monday, October 28th. Our main conference starting on the 29th. Again, that will begin with Randy Watson, the commissioner, opening it up. We've adjusted the conference just a little bit for those of you that have attended in the past. Instead of having Randy at the beginning followed by the keynote, which makes for a lot of seat time, after Randy presents, we'll get directly into breakout sessions. And then our opening keynote will be right after lunch. We're pleased to have Jimmy Casas be our keynote right after lunch on that first day on Tuesday. You can look at his credentials here, but he's an experienced practitioner, cross-state, nationally recognized, Iowa Secondary Principal of the Year, and was a finalist for the National School Principal of the Year. But he's all about what we're trying to accomplish with the redesign of our school district. So Jimmy's a great motivational speaker, and we're excited to have him here. To close out the conference, we have Joe Sanfilippo, who's currently the superintendent at Fall Creek School District in Wisconsin. Again, he's a nationally recognized, a future-ready superintendent, heavily engaged in personalized learning. If you follow him on Twitter, he does all of the walks to school with the motivations and tries to make you think about what it is that we want to accomplish in building personalized learning in our schools and what that takes for leaders and teachers. So we're excited for the conference this year, a lot of great breakout sessions, so we encourage you to look at that. Again, if you have any questions or you have any suggestions about future topics for our Lunchtime Hot Topics, you can email us at lunchtime@ksde.org. And again, I want to remind you, these are recorded. We post them on my webpage, and this year, again, it's even broken down by topic, so you don't have to view the whole recording at the same time when you want something specific. Happy to be working with all of you, and we'll get on with the rest of our agenda.